the machine of the known world, already bragging in Latin that the whole island would kneel. But the hills answered with something Rome had never measured: stubbornness. A quick blade, and people who knew every sheep track and every crag. Caratacus, Caratacus to some, Caratacus in Latin when was no cartoon hero. He was a king of small men with big hearts, a rider who could pull a broken spear from a dead man and still lead a charge by dusk. Born into the wild northern kind of Celt that later storytellers would call Scots, he learned the mountains the way a man learns prayer, slowly and with a hard mouth. Rome wanted a show. He gave them war. For nearly 10 years he was a ghost to the legions. Ambushes in foggy gullies, warriors sliding down scree slopes with javelins, fires lit at night to draw the enemy into bog and trap. He refused to surrender while his people could still bite. Where Rome sent legions, Caratacus sent wolves. When he finally met a Roman line he couldn't turn, he fought like the hill itself, giving everything to slow the empire's march. Betrayal came in the soft voice of politics. Cartimandua, queen of another tribe, handed him over. A piece of barter between rulers. The chains came quick. Taken to Rome, the conquerors did what empires always do. They turned violence into theater. A triumphal parade through marble streets. Prisoners and treasure on display to prove the world had bowed. Caratacus was meant to be a lesson carved in public shame. But the script changed. Standing before Emperor Claudius and the Roman elite, Caratacus spoke. At least that's what Tacitus tells us. His speech sounded like an orator's masterpiece. Proud, precise, the kind of moral punch Romans loved. It moved the court so much that the emperor spared his life. The man who had been a thorn in Rome's side walked away alive. And by legend he lived the rest of his days under Roman eyes, but with his dignity intact. Yet even mercy can be theater. Tacitus was a Roman, writing for Romans. Rome loved the image of the brave enemy who made their mercy look greater. Triumphs were designed to tell a story. Sometimes that story was more important than the truth. And the speech? That's the great question. It reads like perfect Latin, too polished for a foreign chieftain, unless it was rewritten. Maybe Tacitus shaped his words for a Roman audience, or maybe Caratacus truly found the perfect words when he needed them most. Here's what Tacitus says he spoke. Had my moderation and prosperity been equal to my noble birth and fortune, I should have entered this city as a friend rather than a captive. Nor would you have disdained to receive a prince of distinguished descent and commander of many nations into alliance. My present lot as it is as glorious to you as it is degrading to me. I had men and horses, arms and wealth. What wonder if I was unwilling to lose them? If you Romans choose to rule the world, does it follow that the world is to accept slavery?